Before we jump into this episode, I want to invite you to join our community to help you become a better steward, scale to billions, and ultimately give more or all of it away. All I want you to do is to click the subscribe button right now. I love your support. It's incredible to see your comments, and we're just getting started. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world. Welcome to the Build It to Billions podcast, where we guide successful entrepreneurs and investors on their journey from millions to billions. We believe that the key to scaling your business and compounding your wealth starts every day with the mindset and practice of stewardship over ownership and applying billionaire biblical principles. Our ultimate goal to help you scale and compound your wealth and life so you can give more or all of it away to help MVPs. I'm your host today, Brett Swartz. In every episode, we feature some of the world's top entrepreneurs, millionaires, and billionaires. They share their principles, values, secrets, and wisdom, providing each of us with insights we need to reach the next level of faith, success, and impact. I'm excited about our next guest. She's out of the great state of California, and she's on a mission to help us take control of our retirement today, but so much more. We're going to be talking about unlocking $40 trillion of assets for your deals using self-directed IRAs and also so much more. Please welcome to the show with me, Kaaren Hall. Kaaren, how are we doing?
Real good, Brett. Hey, thanks so much for having me on your show.
Absolutely. And for our listeners getting to know you for the first time, would you give us a little bit more about your story and your current focus?
Gosh, from birth or whatever, you know. No, I'm just kidding. No, I got into this space after being, well, first a broadcaster for 17 years, and then I made the logical transition into real estate investing. And I worked in mortgage and real estate and property management and all these things, got into the self-directed space, and 15 years ago, opened UDirect IRA Services. So I'm the founder and CEO of UDirect IRA Services. And this is what we do. We help people to take their retirement from where it is, move it into a self-directed account, and then use those funds to invest as, you know, we say as UDirect. You know, I mean, you can choose your own assets. So it's not like investing in market correlated assets where some fund manager is choosing for you. You can invest in what's called alternative assets, which is a long list of different kinds of asset classes.
Fantastic. And by the way, you can learn more about Kaaren Hall by going to udirectira.com. That's just the letter U, directira.com. Okay, so let's start right into the show, which is unlocking 40 trillion of assets for your next deals, right? So there's people who are listening here and they need to raise capital. They want to raise capital. And for the next business venture, the real estate development, their syndication, their fund, right? And they want to know how to unlock the 40 trillion of assets for their next deal. So Kaaren, what's the number one secret to doing just that?
You know, it couldn't be easier, really. You just ask people who are interested in investing with you, do you have an IRA or do you have a 401k with a previous employer? Because if they say yes to that, they probably don't even know that they can move those assets from where they are into a self-directed account. And then those funds can be invested into the deal, like a debt or equity kind of a position.
Okay, it's really simple. So do you have an IRA or do you have a 401k with a previous employer? Because if you do, you can move those assets. You can call it udirectira.com and then they can set it all up. And then once it's all set up, then it can go right into your passive Reg D fund, your commercial real estate syndication, your joint venture LLC. Is that a fair summary so far, Kaaren?
Yes, it is. And also, and not just as an equity partner, but as a debt partner as well. So if you're raising capital, people can come in, and lend money, be the lender as opposed to the equity.
Excellent. So that's the number one secret is awareness, asking the question. What is the number two secret to unlocking the 40 trillion of assets for your next deal?
To just do it. It's really not hard. All you have to do is ask, because people have just I've just said 40 trillion, right? Sitting there. A lot of it's invested in the market, obviously. And only about 4% of it is in the alternative asset space. So a lot of people don't know that they can invest outside of Wall Street. So you're really educating them as you are raising capital. Like, did you know you can do this? And then they'll say, I had no idea. And then you can say, yes, you've been able to do this for almost 50 years, longer than most of your investors have been alive. And they'll be astonished because I'm sure most of your investors are sophisticated people. But a lot of people still don't know about this, I don't know, just kind of a niche, kind of a really cool thing that's been around forever.
Yeah, no, I get it. We're in a similar space, which we'll geek out here in a minute about. I wonder, do you get do you still get, or did you ever get like, oh, my CPA doesn't know about it, or it seems too good to be true, or what's the thing? Do you still
Yeah.
get that, or is that kind of like, is it finally like they're just okay, it's common practice? Or walk us through what's going on with when the CPA is not sure. So if you like this little short clip of the interview I just did, click over here to watch the full interview. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody.